of the playoffs for the first time in 6 years, but they will not have a shot at winning the division. Final score, Seattle 38, Arizona 30. Chad and I will have some finishing thoughts after this. You're listening to the NFL on Compass Media Networks.
At NextTech Wireless, we've got your holiday needs covered with the iPhone 13 Pro or the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 on us for new and existing customers. If you want to make the switch but your current provider has you stuck in an agreement, don't worry. Trade in that phone for a new one with NextTech Wireless and we'll pay off your old agreement for up to $1,000. Call, text, or visit us for more information. NextTech Wireless. We are Kansas.
Bondurant Crop Services in Nest City is ready to serve you. Specializing in fertilizer, chemical sales, and application, plus seed, wheat treating, and blending. Looking for a great price? Bondurant has the fairest price of fertilizer you're going to find in Ness County. Bondurant Crop Services serves Ness County and the surrounding counties. Most importantly, they deliver their product. Call Toby, 798-3775. Don't forget to call Western Fuel and Supply for all your commercial and farm bulk fuel needs and deliveries. Bondurant Crop Services in Ness City, making your life easier.
Carpentry is a rewarding career for people who like working with their hands and find gratification in making things. Barton Community College makes it faster to break into this high-demand career with great earning potential. Learn the skills you need to get started in a new carpentry career in just one semester. Classes are held from 8 a.m. through noon, Monday through Friday, leaving afternoons open for a part-time job or apprenticeship. Visit GoBarton.com to get started.
You grew up in Hayes, went to Hayes High, went to Fort Hayes, and met the love of your life here. To find the ring of her dreams, why not choose Hayes? At Diamond R Jewelry, Dustin will help turn her dream ring into a reality. Diamond R Jewelry works with top designers to ensure the highest quality at the best prices. Diamond R Jewelry, on the Bricks in downtown Hayes.
At Post Rock Pet Boarding in Hayes, we understand that you aren't just leaving a pet with us. You are entrusting us with part of your family. Whether you are leaving them while on vacation or just stopping by for a nail trim, rest assured that your pet will receive the best care and attention possible. To book or for more information on our services, call us at 785-261-9443. That's 785-261-9443, or visit us at www.postrockpetboarding.com.
Tired of the same old burger wrapped in paper and served in a sack from a drive-thru? Well, so was Bob. Bob started going to the Golden Q on Mondays and getting their grilled cheeseburger and curly fries. Bob knows every cheeseburger at the Golden Q is made fresh when the order is placed. Bob likes the Golden Q. Bob is smart. Be like Bob. Go to the Golden Q in Hayes.
Join Bob tonight at the Golden Q for a cheeseburger and fries.
State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona started off packed, excited, a chance at history, a chance at a divisional championship. Now it's just about empty, and a little bit of sorrow and concern for that matter as the Cardinals lose their fourth game in the last 5 tries, 38-30. The final score, Seattle wins it. Seattle came in with nothing but pride to play for, improving to 7-10. But Chad Brown, the former Seahawk, as you know very well, might be a little more than pride because this could be the end of an era in Seattle.
Yeah, for Pete Carroll and for Russell Wilson, there's always the conversation that's going to happen after this ball game. But those guys put it on the field today. The Seattle defense was great when it needed to be, particularly in the fourth quarter. They got 3 consecutive 3-and-outs. The run game, Rashad Penny, 23 carries for 190 yards offensively. Then Russell Wilson made plays when the Seahawk offense needed him to make plays, particularly with Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, the Seattle really put on a show in this second half. And again, we'll see what happens in their offseason. That could be turbulent, to say the least. I'll tell you what else has been turbulent is this playoff picture. And with San Francisco doing what they're doing against Los Angeles and everything else going on, Chad, I mean, we're down to brass tacks in terms of this shuffle on the seeding.
We are. It's as bananas as the NFL wanted it to be.
Right.
All the high drama they were hoping for, they have certainly got. If you're an NFL fan, I think you've gained a few gray hairs this season.
Yeah, no question about that. We'd like to thank our crew for today, our outstanding crew, our producer, Brian Dansel, our coordinating producer, Chris Kleiber, engineer is Kyle Hammer, statistician, Chad Capilotto, and our spotter is John Davis, the production manager, the one and only Tyler Brewer. The executive producer and general manager of Compass Media Networks is Michelle Salvatore. It's been a lot of fun. We've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed the weather. We've enjoyed the action inside of State Farm Stadium. Coming up, we head back to the Progressive Insurance Studios where Jeff Biggs is standing by to check on the scores from around the league. You are listening to Compass Media Networks. This is the NFL.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
Get ultra strong for your South Pole. Charmin keeps your undies whiter than the North Pole. Shiny, hiney, a brand new year. Come to the Charmin, Happy New Year. May your holidays be Charmin, clean, merry, and bright. May all your undies be Charmin, clean, white.
Charmin Ultra Strong just cleans better. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
You coming to bed, hon?
Yep, honey, I'll be right there. Just gotta turn out the light. Ow. 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 Ah. Ah.
Some things never change. Like your kids always leaving tiny toys on the floor for you to step on. And Geico saving folks lots of money on their car insurance.
Sweetie, I think I left the downstairs light on.
Please don't make me go.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Only Wendy's serves a better breakfast with a better biscuit. Our hot, buttery breakfast biscuits are loaded with a fresh cracked egg, cheese, and your choice of bacon or sausage. Did we mention the part where Wendy's biscuits are hot and buttery? Wendy's breakfast biscuits, hot and buttery. So don't take a chance with those other guys. Bet on a better breakfast with Wendy's bacon or sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours. Today on Hey Culligan's Smart Home, Smarter Water Softener. Here's Kevin.
Hey Culligan, can a smart water softener lift those heavy salt bags for me?
Kevin, it can.
Wait, it can?
Yep, the smart high-efficiency water softener from Culligan can alert your dealer when the salt needs to be replaced, and they'll do it for you, so your water stays soft and you stay away from lifting the bags.
I mean, I could lift them if I wanted.
No judgment here, Kevin. We're happy to do it, and we're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with the local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
Jeff Biggs back inside our studios after the Seahawks spoiled the Cardinals' regular season finale 38-30. Before we get to the highlights, let's get you one final check of the NFL scoreboard on this final Sunday of the NFL's regular season, and it is all over in L.A., where the 49ers rallied to beat the Rams in overtime 27-24. Robbie Gould, a 24-yard field goal, the difference, and with that win, the Niners clinch the wild card spot in the NFC, which would have gone to the Saints if the Niners would have lost, but that didn't happen. So the Saints and Sean Payton, who did an incredible job after losing Jameis Winston and, of course, Drew Brees, they topped the Falcons in Atlanta 30-20, but it is all for naught because the Niners win, so the Saints are officially eliminated. The Bucs at home finish off their regular season by pounding the Panthers 41-17, 3 TDs for Tom Brady, 7 catches and 137 yards for Rob Gronkowski. The Dolphins dumped the Patriots in Miami 33-24. Didn't matter, though, because the Bills clinched the AFC East for the second straight year. They downed the Jets in Buffalo 27-10. And, of course, we got a big game still to come tonight on Compass Media Networks, the Chargers and the Raiders from Las Vegas. Earlier today, the Packers already clinched the number 1 seed in the NFC. They played their starters for a little bit, but then lost in Detroit 37-30. Detroit will have the second pick in the draft because the Jags will have the number 1 pick again for the second year in a row. But the Jags not only get the number 1 pick, they also knocked the Colts out of the playoffs. Indy went into Jacksonville needing a win to clinch, but they lose 26-11. The number 1 seed in the AFC belongs to the Titans. They held on for the win in Houston, 28-25. Vikings knocked off the Bears. The Steelers are in the playoffs. Big Ben's final season is not over yet. They beat the Ravens in overtime,
16-13, and they are advancing. The Browns beat the Bengals. No Joe Burrow in that game, 21-16, and Washington gets the win over the Giants at MetLife, 22-7. Today from State Farm Stadium, the final game of the NFL regular season, this first ever Week 18 Sunday in the NFL, goes to Seattle 38-30. It was tied 24-24 late in the third, but not before this play.
Now Andy Lee has to punt it from his end zone, and he drops the ball at the goal line, picks it up at the 2, and is walloped. Fumble on the play, recovered by Seattle at the 10. Travis Homer delivered the blow, and the Seahawks will have the ball at the Arizona 10-yard line.
Oh my goodness. Moving on the field was a fumble recovered by Seattle. First down. This is the end of the third quarter.
What a finish. What a play. That will lead us to the Geico Drive of the Game. The Drive of the Game is sponsored by Geico. Whether you rent or own, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Having a home is hard work, so get a quote at geico.com. Russell Wilson made it look easy with this run.
On third and goal, Wilson now out of the shotgun, Penny to his right. He's got Metcalf to the near side, stacked up behind Lockett. Wilson gets the snap, looking over the middle. Wilson evades the rush to the 10, to the 5. Wilson diving, touchdown, Seattle! Russell Wilson, heavy pressure by Budda Baker. Wilson gets there anyway for the score, a 4-yard touchdown, and Seattle all of a sudden recaptures the lead, 30-24.
Cardinals cut the lead to 31-27. That would lead us to the Wendy's play of the game. Sponsored by Wendy's, it's better breakfast o'clock at Wendy's. Get a hot and buttery Wendy's breakfast biscuit with bacon or sausage, fresh cracked egg and cheese for just $1. Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. The Seahawks responding with their lucky penny.
Snap. Penny. Gaping hole up the middle, past midfield, 45-40, foot race past the 30, Penny, 10-5, touchdown Seattle! Rashad Penny, 62 yards.
What a game for Penny, what a win for the Seahawks. Up next, before we go, some final thoughts and the Wrangler highlight of the game as the Seahawks upset the Cardinals. You're listening to the NFL on Compass Media Networks.
With the 2021 harvest season coming to a close, it's time to start thinking and planning for the 2022 spring planting season. The Great Bend Co-op offers early order discounts and strategic planning to place the best variety and hybrid on your farm. From high-yielding irrigation to tough, harsh, dry land environments, the Great Bend Co-op has the perfect selection of seed to maximize yield on your farm. Contact your seed specialist with the Great Bend Co-op to plan and make the best selection to have high yields placed on your farm.
At Nextech Wireless, we've got your holiday needs covered with the iPhone 13 Pro or the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 on us for new and existing customers. If you want to make the switch but your current provider has you stuck in an agreement, don't worry. Trade in that phone for a new one with Nextech Wireless and we'll pay off your old agreement for up to $1,000. Call, text, or visit us for more information. Nextech Wireless. We are Kansas.
Did you have an appliance unexpectedly break down? Not in the budget? No credit? No problem. Stop by your local Sears hometown store today and lease a brand new appliance from our best brand selection of Whirlpool, Maytag, LG, Samsung, KitchenAid, and more. Not only does your Sears hometown in Hayes offer leasing on brand new products, it's also at a low monthly price that fits your budget. So visit your Sears hometown in Hayes today at 2706 Vine Street for great leasing on new products. Age and income requirements may apply. See store for details.
When harvest starts, you need equipment at a dealership you can count on. BTI Equipment is your harvest headquarters with a full line of John Deere equipment, parts inventory, and highly trained service technicians to keep you up and running. Sign up for your no-cost winter service inspection now. Spots are filling up fast. Schedule your service request online anytime. Visit btiequip.com for details.
Call BTI.
BTI Equipment, our family in partnership with your family.
I used to have a honey-do list that was longer than my leg, but I finally convinced my wife to hire DW Home Improvement in Hayes. Not only did they do great work, but they truly cared about what we envisioned and took pride in making that dream come true. If you need work done around your home, don't try to do it yourself. Give Dustin at DW Home Improvement a call. DW Home Improvement, 785-787-0900. That's 785-787-0900.
You can't trust your farming operation to just anyone. You want someone locally that knows the area, your name, and is just a phone call away. That's why farmers in the Healy, Scott, Oakley, and Gove areas trust Smoky Hill Ag for their dry and liquid fertilizer applications, chemical application, seed sales, chemical and fertilizer sales, and much more. We are locally family-owned business and give the small town service to our entire coverage area. Smoky Hill Ag, serving the local farmers in Lane, Scott, Gove, Thomas, and Logan counties.
Wilson hands off Penny. Penny reverses field between the hashes, banging through tacklers, and inside the 30, Isaiah Simmons with the tackle, but not before. A gain of 8, and now Seattle can line up in victory formation. Seattle is going to pull off the upset on the road and improve to 7-10 on the year. 43 seconds and counting remaining. Seattle up 38-30, and there's nothing more Arizona can really do about it here.
The sweetest formation in all of football, the victory formation.
Well said, Chad Brown. Mike Morgan with the call there. That is the Wrangler highlight of the game. The highlight of the game is sponsored by Wrangler. So, you think you know Wrangler jeans? Well, let us introduce you to some exciting new additions to the legacy. Just check out Wrangler.com today and discover tons of new styles, all the latest denim trends, and more. Well, it's all about trending in the NFL playoffs, and all the spots are set except the final spot in the AFC, which will go to either the Chargers or the Raiders, who are coming up on Compass Media Networks from Las Vegas. We told you that the Rams lost at home in overtime to the 49ers, but because the Cardinals lost at home to Seattle 38-30, the Rams get the NFC West division title. The Packers, of course, already have the number 1 seed. The Titans clinched the number 1 seed in the AFC today on the road in Houston. And we mentioned that the Buffalo Bills wrapped up the AFC East title for the second straight year by taking down the Jets. So the Cardinals are a wild card team, and we've got the final wild card coming up tonight from Las Vegas. And it's worth pointing out, since going back to 2015, in the final primetime game of the regular season, the home team in the final primetime game has gone 0-5. So that's not a good doesn't bode well for the Raiders, but it is going to be an emotional night in Las Vegas for the Raiders. They're going to light the torch to honor the late, great John Madden's family. And you've got a Chargers team that's on the road with Justin Herbert. So it's going to be a huge game. Excited to bring it to you tonight on Compass Media Networks, and a great finish to what has been an absolutely tremendous NFL regular season. And again, the Rams lose at home in overtime. The Cardinals lose at home. Just tough getting these wins when you're favored to win at home. How about the Steelers getting in the playoffs? We thought they were dead, and somehow they are still alive with Big Ben winning today in Baltimore 16-13. The Titans, after their struggles earlier, they get the number 1 seed in the AFC. Today's coverage of the NFL has been sponsored by Geico, NFL.com, Wrangler, Charmin, and by Progressive Insurance. The final score, the Seahawks 38, the Cardinals 30. We'd like to thank our crew for today. Producer Brian Dansell, coordinating producer Chris Kleiber, the engineer Kyle Hammer, statistician Chad Capoletto, and the spotter was John Davis. The production manager, the one and only Tyler Brewer, and the executive producer and general manager of Compass Media Networks is Michelle Salvatore. Don't forget, there's plenty more great sports action coming up. Be sure to check out our website, compassmedianetworks.com, where you can find our upcoming broadcast schedules and much more. And as always, check your local listings for upcoming game times and stations. Once again, our final score, Seattle upsets Arizona 38-30. Now for Chad Brown and Mike Morgan, I'm Jeff Biggs. You've been listening to Compass Media Networks. This is the NFL.
KXNC, Nest City, Hayes, Great Bend. Blasting on your radio, pounding through the doors from Barton Community College Thomas More Prep, yo. The area's most listened to radio station with at least 30 minutes of commercial-free jams every hour. Kiss 104.7.
Tired of the same old burger wrapped in paper and served in a sack from a drive-thru? Well, so was Bob. Bob started going to the Golden Q on Mondays and getting their grilled cheeseburger and curly fries. Bob knows every cheeseburger at the Golden Q is made fresh when the order is placed. Bob likes the Golden Q. Bob is smart. Be like Bob. Go to the Golden Q in Hayes.
Join Bob tonight at the Golden Q for a cheeseburger and fries.
This evening, clear with lows in the upper teens. Tomorrow, clear skies with highs in the lower 40s. Monday evening, clear with lows in the lower 20s. Weather this hour is being brought to you by Jimmy John's in Hayes. Looking for a great lunch? Jimmy John's is now open at 10 a.m. so you can beat that lunch hour traffic. Dine in, drive-through, or delivery. Also, order on the app for great deals. With MyTown Media Weather, I'm Nicole Howard.
American Top 40.
Powered by
Best Fiends, Ryan Seacrest here. Start the new year right with the 5-star puzzle game Best Fiends. Best Fiends is a brain-boosting, action-packed mobile game where everyone can win. Be a winner and download Best Fiends free from the App Store or Google Play now. That's Best Friends without the R. Best Fiends. All right, back to the hits.
This is American Top 40.
With Ryan Seacrest.
We're inside the top 20. John Legend is an unbelievable performer, and his show is something that everyone should try to see at least once. We'll check in with John and hear about his new Vegas residency after 17. Good for you, Olivia Rodrigo.
Good for you.
Reality Choice Cabinets in Newer Works in progress on Kiss 104.7. It's coming up with NFL Super Bowl and GM Buccaneers. The host singers, Dr. Joe Eminem, and so much more. On February 13, 2022 NFL. Enjoy. See you then. Enjoy.